now. I apologize about that. That is typically what happens. I go live. Dead batteries. Good thing I checked before I did the whole live, right? And then realized there was no sound. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to my page, my Facebook page, or if you're watching replay on YouTube, welcome to my page or my channel. I am Julie Samaco, owner of Southern Charm Wreaths, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. This is my Tip Tuesday post. So I like to come on here on Tuesdays and give you a very quick tip. Typically, my tips are just enough to make you go, oh, now I get it. They're a little bit, they're short and sweet, and they give you big wins, though, okay? So they give you big wins. So today we're talking about grapevine wreaths. Now let me know who here loves to use grapevine when you're making your wreaths. I'm going to post right here. This is where I get my grapevine wreaths. This is my affiliate link for grapevine wreaths. Very, very good quality there. But there are times, right? There are times when you get a grapevine and it's just not like, I don't want to say it's, a lot of times people get a grapevine wreath and if it's got a lot of leaves in it, they think that it's trash. Or I'll go shopping at Hobby Lobby and I see people in the floor literally sorting through to find the best perfect shape or whatever grapevine wreath. And I'm here to tell you, I'm going to save you a lot of time with your grapevine wreaths if you follow these quick tips. Let me get out of the way my stuff. I just literally finished this tutorial for our Wreath Making of the Month Club group. It turned out super pretty. I just love the romantic look of this. This is something that could be used for an everyday wreath. Very shabby chic, if you ask me. But we just finished that up in our Wreath of the Month Club group. If you'd like to join our waiting list, you can join our waiting list right here. And we'll be opening up our club again to new members at the end of July. So end of July, early August. So don't forget to get on our waiting list if you'd like to be notified via email when we open up our cart again for new club members. But that's our wreath that we just did, and it was a grapevine wreath. And I showed them how to do a quick little tip to get situated or have better success, I should say, with their grapevine. Okay, so a lot of times you get your grapevine wreath and it has a lot of leaves in it. Thank you guys for those who are sharing. You are so amazing. Thanks for sharing and all the hearts. That's just my virtual hug, if you will. So thank you all so much for that. So a lot of times we get our grapevines and they have a lot of leaves, dried leaves, and that's okay. I'm going to show you a little trick. I like to take an ice pick, but you could use scissors, or you could even use the end of a flower stem if you wanted to. So like, let's see, here's one. Like an end of a flower stem, okay? So anything that you have laying around already in your craft space, I'm going to use my awl. This is what I use for also shipping my wreaths. When I ship them, I use these to punch holes in the bottom of my wreaths. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you can see that we've got dried leaves right there, dried leaves all over the place. What I do is I take my awl and I just run this. I typically do this outside, not inside, or you can do this over a trash can, but my trash can is so full right now, I'm not even going to try to move it over. Take your awl and you're just going to run it back and forth to break up some of these, okay? You can, I've seen people also use their high-powered washer. What do you call that when you outside? Your power washer. I've heard people use that, but I just take my my little pick and I just move up and down, breaking this up. And if I find that there's an area like right here that's really thick and I can't get my awl in, I take my wire, my cutters, my wire cutters, and I just snip out a little section. So this just breaks up little, like 2-3 inch sections from the wreath. It still has, the wreath will still stay together, but it helps me to break up a little bit, making it not so tight. It'll be hard for you to get your flowers in anyway, so I'm just taking the time to just move some of this around. This to me is a lot quicker than hunting inside the store for things. Or sometimes you order things online and you just don't know. You get it and you're like, how can I make this work? And this is what you do. Take it, it's dried leaves, and you're just going to run it back and forth. Be pretty rough with it. Okay, be really rough. You're just going to do it pretty rough. Be careful not to poke yourself, obviously. And then you can see some of the leaves will just start to fall to the bottom. Then you're going to work yourself around. And why do I do this? I do this because if you hot glue, let's say you dip your hot glue in and you stick it right here where you need it, and it attaches to a bunch of these dried leaves instead of the wood, what will happen is over time these dried leaves eventually are going to start to break down and they'll start falling out, and then your piece that was glued in, it was not glued to the wood, and this will start to get loose and your stems will fall out. So you really want to make sure that when you're adhering your stems onto your grapevine wreaths that you're doing so with the wood and not these dried leaves. So that's why I'm just going to clean these up a little bit. Again, I haven't had any problems with the wreaths that I've purchased from Deco Exchange, which is what I've pinned here to the top of the page that you can go check out for yourself. I prefer to use 14 to 16 inch grapevine wreaths. Sometimes you can only find 18, but that's okay. You can pretty much make any design work. 14 to 18 is typically what I work with. I love 16 is my favorite, but I can make anything work. You just scale up or scale back. But you see all of this is falling out, and that's what we want. So you can take it upside down and just beat it on the table just to get the leaves out. So this is just a quick tip for those who are looking to make sure that they have secure insertion of their floral stems. Again, I would have definitely done this outside because now I have a huge mess to clean up. Again, you can just take some of your some of these stems out if they're really tight. Just cleaning up our grapevine wreath so that we can use it. Oh, goodness. It's going to make me want to sneeze. So now that we've got a little chunk cut out of it, I can easily get my all in and get this opened up a little bit more. So what way have you found to clean up your grapevine wreaths? I know everybody has come up with all these different ways. If you're going to spray paint your grapevine wreath, you're also going to want to do this to get all the leaves out because that doesn't look good, I don't think. Spray painted leaves. You definitely want the grapevine showing. And then just work around. So Margaret uses a screwdriver instead of an awl. So you can just take it off the side of the table even. You're just really pushing hard and scraping it back and forth so that we can break up our leaves. And then but you can see already it's starting to look a little bit better just by taking this little extra step. So So if you have a shop vac, you can use that. Again, I typically just do this outside. I don't even do it in my workroom, so I don't have to worry about cleaning up anything. It just, the wind takes it away. It's nature after all. And then, yeah, it looks like a couple pieces over here. So again, if I don't think I can get to it easily, I'm just going to cut a few chunks out of the grapevine to get to it. It also makes it easier for me to insert stems because it's not so tight. I've already loosened up some of the area. Who knew wreath making could be so dirty, right? Who knew? Okay, so you just keep doing that until you like what you have. I think I'm pretty good right now. There's just a couple of pieces right through here that I would want to get out just to make sure that it looked nice. Also, you're going to want it to look nice if you have your grapevine showing like we do on this wreath. So you can see I did the same exact thing with this wreath, and we have our grapevine showing. So you're going to want to make sure that that's as clean as possible. And then you just keep going through and beating it on the side of the fence or the deck or the brick of your home, or I wouldn't do it on your siding. Don't do it on your siding, ladies, because then the hubs will get mad. And then you just keep working through, cleaning it out. And this is going to ensure, again, the reason we do this is it helps to ensure that you have easy insertion, because let's be honest, sometimes we go shopping for wreaths and they all look bad. But I just wanted to give you some tips to let you know that they're still workable. They're still usable. Even if they're misshapen a little bit, you just take it apart and reposition the branches a little bit more so it makes it even and round. So yeah, you could still use these. Don't think that you go to Hobby Lobby and they're all bad, or Michael's and they're all bad, and that's not the case. You can absolutely still use these with just a little bit of effort to clean it up before you get started, so that you do have a good insertion. When you hot glue your stem, it is attaching wood and is not going into your dried leaves, okay? So this was just a quick tip. If you like these quick tips, let me know below what you're interested in learning more of. Do you want quick tips for wreath making, quick tips for wreath selling? And if you're new to the page or my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe to me so that you'll be notified the next time we do our Quick Tip Tuesday videos. Again, I'm Julie Samako, owner of Southern Charm Wreath, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. The flowers you have on your workstation, pink and green. Oh, this is a penta. This is a penta. You can find this at Greenery Market or Trendy Tree. Yes, dirty but worth it. All right, you guys, let me know if you have any questions. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm just going to scoot my trash can over and just put all of that into the trash can. But that's how I prepare any grapevine wreath that I don't think is worthy of my beautiful silk flowers. So just a little bit of prep work will help you in your wreath making. I hope you'll have a great rest of your day. Again, if you like tips like this, make sure to head over to southerncharmwreaths.com and subscribe to my email over there, southerncharmwreaths.com. We have a lot of tutorials about wreath making, flower arranging, and all of these quick little tips are over there. Again, southerncharmwreaths.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.